Are we ready? Boom! What's up, baby?
Hi.
Why does the light seem weird? Is it because the laptop's so far back?
I think so.
It seems... We got this haze over us.
Well, does your camera need to be cleaned off? There's that, and then it's also darker now.
Oh, yeah, it's so dark. It's no longer light outside,
yeah, we
but
don't
that
have light coming
haze is weird.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
I don't like it.
Well, you can't do that.
So you guys can watch us. It'll be like you're watching, like you're wearing a hat watching
wearing
us.
A ball cap.
How you guys doing?
Does it need to be wiped
Maybe.
off?
Go ahead. Otherwise, I got it. Okay, watch out, everybody. Ah!
I made it so much worse. Let me go get my cleaner.
Wow. So how's everybody doing this evening? Hey, I thought about asking Bonne Terre Homestead when she's going to start her YouTube channel, because she has all the cool bee stuff going, and I think she could rock a YouTube channel. Maybe over that light too. That's yeah. You were right. It was so dirty, it was causing a haze, I think.
Yeah. That's kind of gross.
All right.
Got a halo over you.
That's what it was. That was kind of weird. I knew something wasn't quite right, but yeah, I was thinking the other day, Nunda needs to get that YouTube channel going. Bonne Terre Homestead. Yeah. She's got all the cool bee stuff, and then she's got all the other just cool homestead stuff that she does.
She said, "Don't hold your breath."
Well, I can only yeah. You know those people that you see and they can hold their breath and they practice underwater for 3 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, more like the seconds range, not the minutes range.
Yeah.
All right, so who's here, babe?
Hi, everybody. That's who's here. We got Wholesome Roots. We got Tim Beverly.
We lost our halo.
Got Bobblehead Homestead. I still have mine. We got Trish Y.
That's
family.
glare off your glasses. That's not a halo.
Okay. Peaceful Inspirations. Can't read. Diana at Justice Acres. From Zero to Homestead.
I see a lot of people over
Jason
there with
Young,
Patty.
Valerie D. I wasn't on Patty.
Lone Star was over there. I think Trish Y was. Duncan 1900, I think, was.
I was chit-chatting with my brother.
You were. Part-time permies, what's up?
One thing my brother said, he's like, we got the same haircut, because he's shaved on the side and then he's got hair, but his stops here. I was like, I got you in length. He kind of pulled his down and he's like, you win this one.
Well, everywhere we go, people are like, oh girl, I love your hair.
I had 2 people tell me today, they're like, I love your haircut.
Mother of Many Horses. Oh, I told Mother of Many Horses that in last week's Friday vlog, our most recent one, that you talked a little bit about CJ's boots, because I completely forgot to respond to you on Instagram. I'm so sorry. But I did remember that you had asked, and that is why I went and gave Jenny a pop quiz on them on that Friday vlog.
They are called Easy Boot Cloud. Well, Easy Boot, they have a ton of them. And the company,
Green Gables.
The company is actually called Easy Care Inc. And you can go to easycareinc.com to see other boots. They have therapy boots, they have riding boots, they've got all sorts of stuff. And then some of them come with the pads inside, some of them you buy the pads separate. But I bought the Clouds for CJ because the pad that's inside of it is 1 inch thick at the heel and then tapers down, so it gives him more heel support, which is something that is very commonly needed for navicular horses. And he's tenderfoot on his front.
Yeah, it suddenly went kind of bad again suddenly, didn't it?
Yeah. He didn't come out of winter as well this year as what he has in prior years. And so I called them because I was looking at 2 other ones, and I called them and I told them, what he was like, how old he was, what I was looking for, and they recommend the Easy Boot Cloud. And he does very, very well with them. He can walk on the gravel.
I don't know nothing about nothing, but he seems to like them.
Yeah, he's walking a lot better with them. But thanks, Rose. He recently ripped one of the little air vents off the front, so that one's in the mail on the way back to be replaced.
They're really easy company to work with, too.
Yeah, I called them and I told them what was wrong. They're like, just send it back to us, shove it in the smallest box possible, so then it's cheapest for you to send it back, and we'll just replace it.
Doesn't get much easier than
that.
that.
And they do overnight shipping, so it'll be here in no time. So I sent that out today, so I had to take his other one off, so now he's a little bit more tender-footed. But he seems to be responding very well with them.
Cool. What else we got going?
I don't know, I guess.
That's enough horse talk.
Yeah.
Putting my wallet away.
Well, you can show a picture of him standing. That's the other thing, is he would not stand square. He was very uncomfortable, and you
you're right.
can see in this picture that he's standing square. And so we did just a little bit of lunging and a little bit of groundwork in his pasture. I threw his rope over him and I told him to stay. And normally he doesn't. He follows me everywhere I go. But he actually squared right up and stayed there until I came back and got him. So he's obviously feeling much more comfortable.
He looks good.
He looks very good. This was prior to...
Well, I was about to say the same thing. Go ahead.
No, it's up top. This was prior to us getting rain, and then he decided to roll. So the air...
What is this?
What is what? That's his cone.
Oh, that's his cone out there.
Yeah.
All right.
So the area behind my hand, as you can see, is flat. That is where his big fat body rolled in this nasty squishy
That's true,
mud.
Nunda.
And my hand is filthy, and all I did was brush him. And he was dry when I brushed him.
Right.
And there was that much like dust and dirt that came off from him.
That horse, let me get it back. That horse loves standing in the snow. He loves standing in the rain.
He does.
He loves rolling in the mud.
And when he rolls in the mud, he doesn't just like it is like caked on him, huge clumps. My arm hurt from trying to brush this horse. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. And so I did. I brushed him all beautiful. Took forever. And he was good for one day, and then the next day we got rain, and horse went and rolled again, and I was like, you're staying muddy, dude. I'm not brushing you today.
That's funny.
But he's a good boy, and he is, like I said, he's responding very well to those boots, so that was a really good investment. And doing that prevents from having to do...
Nunda, I'm going to blacklist you.
Yes.
Yes, blacklist Okay.
No, CJ needs a buddy. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. I've mostly been talking
wouldn't go in the field unless they put feed in there. Wouldn't go in the barn unless they put feed in there.
All you got to do is touch CJ's gate, and he's like, oh, it's time to come inside. Okay, but he thinks it's because you're feeding him.
Right. I mean, he goes in there during the day on his own at the little run-in that we leave for him, but when he knows there's food in there,
yeah, he comes in a lot faster at that point.
1870s, what's up?
Yeah, I do sometimes use the shedding blade, but I have, like at Tractor Supply and stuff, you can get those bigger curry brushes, but the mitts, they fall off my hand. I have small hands, and the kids have really small hands, and they love to brush them. So it was actually kind of funny, because I was at PFI in Missouri when I was there just a couple weeks ago, and actually Preferred Farmers, that's where I got this too. I should have brought one home from my...
We had many comments on the vlog and everything. We thought for sure Jenny was bringing a horse back from Missouri.
Jody has two I wouldn't mind bringing home, but so I actually found it's a really small curry brush, and it's just got the strap that goes over your hand, so it's a lot easier for me to hold. And he loves being brushed with a curry brush, so I wanted that. But Jody was laughing. I mean, she takes him to this huge tack shop that's got saddles and hats and tack and all sorts of stuff, including the boots that I bought for CJ. And she's like, and you bought a curry brush. I was like, I need one that fits me, and I can only find them here.
She says, yes, the round ones with the handle.
Yes, those are the best
Farmer
ones.
Mima, what's up? I didn't see her.
I haven't been able to find any around here.
Right. Wholesome Roost wants to know what we're going to do to celebrate 10,000 subscribers, because I see on our dashboard that we have 19 to go. But we're talking about doing a big giveaway, because I love giveaways, and we haven't done a giveaway in forever.
Nope.
But we're trying to think of in fact, we need to decide within the next couple of days some kind of, I don't know, bigger kind of cool giveaway. We really loved the giveaway we did at, what was that, 5,000?
I think so, yeah.
That was a ton of fun. And but we don't want to repeat that necessarily. So we'll probably be doing a giveaway. Not going to promise, but
trying to get.
What's that? Filer Family Farm? I always get that. Okay. Nancy in Ohio, what's up?
since our kids started school this past week, they actually go to bed, and then we have a little bit of time before the live show, so it's not quite as much of a scramble for us.
Jason, blacklisted.
My farrier just rescued a horse, and he's got a lot of rehab to do and stuff, but I was talking about maybe trying to work with her, and not him, but the horse him.
Bobblehead's thinking.
And what happened for the giveaway? Ha! We might have to do that. Yeah. So talking with her to maybe see, depending on how he rehabs out and stuff like that, she really thinks that he could potentially make a really good family horse. And he looks almost identical to CJ. And his name is Derby. And he's a beautiful horse.
Farmer Meanwhile loves your hair too.
Thank you. Hopefully, I don't know. I've been shopping online and stuff, and I'm like, look at this one, isn't it pretty? Except for the $20,000 horse. He saw the price tag and he's like, no.
She showed me $20,000 horses.
But no, because I saw the name of the horse first.
Yeah, I sell lots of farmer market for $20,000.
I saw the name of the horse at first, and he saw the price first. But I was like, no, just look at the name of the horse. And it was a gorgeous horse. But the horse's name was JJ. Which we've got CJ and TJ, and I call my oldest brother JJ, and I was like, wouldn't that be a little bit confusing?
It already gets confusing just with TJ and CJ. It already gets confusing.
But that would be really funny.
Did I'm being kind of rude here. Okay, I guess I didn't. How about a gate pass to next year's Hootenanny? Give that away today? Give it away on the thing?
For the 10,000.
Sure, I mean, it's free. Everybody's welcome to come, but we could do the giveaway.
Ever call your son by your horse's name?
I do, especially. I cannot get any of the kids' names right no matter what. They end up with the dogs' names, each other's names. The boys get the girls' names. The girls get...
Faith
the girls don't get the boys' names too often, but...
I have called Grace Drew.
Yeah.
But Faith and Grace, we get their names. He can't get their middle names right. He's always calling somebody the wrong one. And I'm like, that's not their middle name.
1870s Homestead harvested best watermelon ever today and dropped it. Pigs got my tree.
Oh, no.
Well, that's awesome. The pigs got it, though. I know they loved it. On our Facebook group, she posted a picture of cantaloupes that she had harvested, and I told her that they were bigger than... her cantaloupes were bigger than our very first watermelon we ever harvested, because she was saying how her cantaloupes are pretty small.
Hey kid, the one in trouble. Yeah, start rattling off names. Be like, you know who you are. Just come here. You know I'm speaking to you. It doesn't matter what I call you.
That's awesome, Kathy. Yeah.
Good night, Mother of Many Horses.
She's bailing.
Bailing.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, the Hootenanny was a lot of fun.
Hootenanny was a lot of fun.
And it's already set up for next year. I guess it's just not in stone, but it's set up, and we should be announcing that, at least the basics of it, very soon. But do you want to just say some basics?
We kind of already have.
Well, I meant like we haven't really, haven't made it up. Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to be July 27th.
That we know,
it's going to be at Somerset Beach Campground.
Just like last year.
Yep.
It's going to be, although is it officially reserved?
No, I still got to email him back.
Right. We're going to get the same pavilion again, everything. Kind of hoping for a bigger camping turnout the night before.
Yeah, so I don't know what I just did there. We're going to, I was talking to him about the group camping section. Now, the problem with that is, is that it's not as wooded, so it's not as shaded. So
yeah, I like the woods and shade.
We do too, but man, some of those sites were pretty uneven. That was
yeah, we just congregated at one all the time.
We'll steal. Who was next? Was Homestead Dad? We'll steal Homestead Dad's site for our fifth wheel, because that was really high up in the air in that corner, and that freaked me out.
We're talking about us getting 2 campsites so that one will be for our camper and stuff, but then the other will be a congregating campsite.
We'll just have to push everybody down one.
Right.
So maybe we'll keep that in the same spot. I told.
What did I miss?
I have no idea. 6 watermelon. I harvested today. Went to the chickens. They had exploded. Too much rain.
Oh.
Yeah, we suddenly like are getting dumped on with rain.
Having a heck of a time getting that hayfield cut that you guys keep seeing in the Friday vlog.
Yep.
Justin Rose Facebook group
Yes.
for his premium members because they are bummed that they had missed this Michigan. Oh! So she's telling people in the Justin Rose thing is about the Hootenanny.
Oh, awesome.
Is that what I'm reading? Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Whew.
Chubb family.
That's not your fault, Cindy. That is completely my fault. Jenny goes through this with me all the time. She's like, Mike, this. I'm like, what? I don't get what he talking about.
Yeah. Chubb family. Jenny, do you remember the time I scared you in the live stream, said there was something behind you? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Since then, like, the bathroom door has to stay shut. And I always have to have a clear view of what's going on.
I gotta figure out some trickery so that it, like, 13 minutes and 47 seconds, something slowly goes behind the back.
But there's like nothing actually there.
And Jenny will be looking, there'll be nothing there.
We've had shows now where like one of the kids didn't want to be seen, so they would come creeping down the stairs.
Awesome. Chubb family, thank you.
And crawl on the floor behind the seat. And I would catch a glimpse and be like, what are you doing?
One of the best still is, I don't think I can find a picture of it real quick, was Mark Bracey, Bonne Junction, with Creeper Andrew. It was from our Hootenanny video last year.
Yeah, he is the Creeper
I have to go
boy.
back and find that, but Creeper Andrew laying on the ground.
That was so funny.
So hot. Ooh. Man, I am sweating like crazy. Today has been so nice, too. It's almost... Well, not really, not for me, but like for other people, it's been almost chilly all day.
Yeah, for part of the day, I had my sweatshirt on, but I still had the fan going for in the kitchen because that's where I spent 99% of my day was in the kitchen.
That's right, stuff. Cindy, the hoot video.
Yes. And then, yeah, because he was behind TJ and he was just laying on the floor. I don't know what was wrong with him, but...
Okay, so you're going to make me go find it.
Yeah. But then, like, it would get too warm, so I'd take my sweatshirt off, and then I'd need to put my sweatshirt back on. And
I didn't realize I had the live stream still running on the YouTube page, and I just saw myself go... All right, anyways.
But it has been pretty humid, because, like, the first half of the day, it was kind of rainy and misty. When we sent the kids to get on the bus and stuff, it was misting.
Can I say something about the rain? So months ago, we were telling people how we hadn't had rain in 6-7 weeks, and we were dry. I mean, it was the first year I was running the well like crazy, watering all that corn and sunflowers in the garden. Mm-hmm. And people around us very close, like, what are you talking about? We just had rain last week, and the week before we had an inch, but we didn't. And so Jenny went grocery shopping all by herself, no kids the other morning, ran into this nice, sweet little old lady, right? It was one of them?
Yeah.
That lives,
like a half hour.
Hillsdale County was under a flood watch the other night because they've been getting Jackson County, getting so much rain, and that's actually really close to us where the watch was centered. But this lady lives in the area of Jackson County that Jenny was shopping, and she was telling Jenny that she hasn't had rain in 6 weeks.
She hadn't had rain in 6 weeks until Saturday night when the
warning
was.
But we've had a lot of rain before that.
Yeah, so Friday she put out grass seed and stuff and covered it up. And
thanks, Chubb family.
And then they got crazy amount of rain Saturday, and it washed away all of her grass seed. It's all sitting at the bottom of her hill.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it had been 6 weeks since they had rain, and we've been getting rain pretty consistently for the past couple weeks. And it was like, you don't live that far from us. How are you not getting any rain? Yeah,
so it's so weird. I mean, we've had plenty of rain in the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, right? Since right before the Hootenanny, we've had plenty of rain.
Plenty? I don't know about plenty.
I don't think I've turned the well on, or I don't think I've watered anything since the Hootenanny. But there could be some if and ors about that. But there's people that are like within a half hour, 40 minutes of us that haven't had rain since the Hootenanny, kinda.
Yeah.
That's just kind of crazy. And I want to mention this real quick. I saw Rose Wholesome Roots was in here. Are the others? I don't think they are. But look for this video coming out in the next couple days. Fermented honey garlic. Anne, a farm girl in the making, sent me a video clip to use in the video I'm making for this. Amy, Fuel Homestead, HOA, all that. She sent me a video clip to use in this.
You're all that,
All
Amy.
that. And Rose sent me some excerpts.
Excerpts.
She's an expert at excerpts. Expert.
We'll go with that.
To put in the video as well. So I've already got that all edited. I'm just waiting to get a couple cool fermenting shots over the next couple days, and then I'm hoping, I really don't know, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we'll be putting the fermented honey garlic video out. And I don't know, I was excited those three jumped in and kind of helped me out, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a longer video because 3 other people are kind of collabing with it, but they're giving you a lot more definitive information on what's going on than what I could give you. But
he brings this to me and he's like, I'm gonna put garlic and honey together, and I was like, why?
Oh, but this one that's done right here, it tastes fantastic.
Yeah,
this
he's always
done.
like tasting them. At first I was like, this is gonna be so
oh my
gross.
gosh, at first
and now
garlic,
I'm like, okay.
The garlic is so strong at first, and but now it's mild or chilled out and everything. Anyways, video coming out soon. Hope you guys can catch that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Let me see.
I look forward to seeing eat it.
Oh yeah, I didn't take a video clip of me eating it. Okay, we'll do.
Now he's got to do more video editing.
Now I got one more little video clip to take. There's another 10 minutes onto the video.
How are the pigs?
Pigs are awesome.
Pigs are very muddy. They have wallow like crazy.
Oh, Rose says she thought I said no video clip. I'll have to go back double check that. I don't think I did, but this is me we're talking about.
I wasn't part of it.
Oh, it was Rose that said look forward to seeing me eat it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Raw garlic before eating raw ginger. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ginger. Like, it's got to be very, very minute. You did a ginger bug, and I was like...
Well, that was to make the ginger ale salad. Rose sent us ginger. I like ginger, and we've used ginger in some of the cooking recipes and stuff.
Yeah.
But Jenny's right, because I also made Haymaker's Punch.
Oh,
And the first batch I made, I can't remember if I was being just smart and threw extra in, or if I didn't like how much the recipe called for. But man, that ginger was strong. I ended up making another batch with not quite as much ginger.
Right.
And it was pretty good.
Nunda says you got the best looking pigs on YouTube.
Yes! I love my piggies.
They are pretty neat. I like going out there.
I'm totally sold on those Tamworth. I mean, as far as demeanor and everything.
Yeah.
Those girls...
They love to come up and socialize. Like, they don't care if you bring anything or whatever you're doing. If you come to the fence, they just want to come talk to you. So I was actually out there a couple times today, and I took garden veggies, and they're the first ones to come running up. The red wattles, they're cute because their ears are more floppy, like over their eyes a little bit. So they'll be sleeping, and they'll kind of jump up. Some of them like to sit, and they kind of like look around.
Our Tamworths really like to sit.
Yeah, Tamworths like to sit. They're sitters. But a couple of the red wattles are too. But they get their floppy ears and they're like flopping their head. They're like, what's going on, guys? And
Nothing
the
like those
Tamworths
old
are like,
spots
I'm going to go get food. Oh, yeah, their ears, they were like peekaboo.
I posted a picture on Instagram just, just last week. This week.
1870 says I do my chores in the dark in the morning. I swear my pigs are 3 times bigger in the dark.
But
oh, that picture is so funny.
The 4 pigs in the middle are the Tamworth, and they are running full speed ahead to come say good morning to me. They were super excited to see me. I didn't have any food, nothing. They were just super excited to come see me. And that's how they are. They're just awesome. And a lot of that's just how they're raised as piglets, too. There's nothing wrong with the red wattles.
No.
They're just not as sociable. I would say 3 out of the 6 have warmed up pretty good. Mm-hmm. And I think that just has to do with how they're raised as piglets, too. But the 2 years in a row now, we've loved the demeanor of those Tamworth.
Yeah. They are an awesome pig.
Now, Evolution Homestead says, love that picture so much.
They've been growing out, like, really, really good this year. And, I mean,
Jamie's here, too. How you doing, Jamie? I didn't see you here.
They grew out very well last year as well. The Tamworths were the biggest pigs that we ended up taking to market, and then those are the biggest pigs we've ever had.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
210 and 219. And,
yeah, something like that. Actually, I think, for some reason, I think there was a Tamworth, a red wattle, a Tamworth, Red wattle, maybe. But anyway.
Maybe. But either way.
The red wattles definitely grew out.
I thought.
No. We took them in. Remember both Mangalitas came in with a lower weight because we took them in so early. But the red wattles for sure gained more weight faster.
Yes, they did. Last year.
Last year, yeah.
This year, it's hard because the Tamworths were already quite a bit bigger than the red wattles.
And we got the red wattles later this year than we did last year.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard. But the Tamworths, we've measured them, and they're growing at a very nice rate, and they are very docile pigs. And if you don't remember, we got the Tamworths from Hidden Creek Farms in Muskegon.
Awesome people.
And they recently put a video on their Facebook page, and Crystal had titled it, are you going to go find it?
I might.
The Milk Bar is Open.
Yeah.
And it is the cutest video of these itty bitty little baby brand new piglets nursing on the mamas, and like those mamas are just laying there, they almost look like they're smiling. They are just as content and happy as can be, and it is the cutest video. And so that video kind of had me thinking, oh, how cool would that be to have that on the homestead and raise our own? But at the same time, big pigs freak me out.
what I'll try to do is after the live show, if I remember, which I'm awful about doing, I will try to share that onto our Facebook page. And hey, Aim, hi.
Nunda says to do a taste test again between the Tamworths and the Wattles to see how it turns out this year.
Yeah, something else we're going to do this year for sure is the Tamworths. And I'm not really saying anything about our butcher. I promise you I'm not saying anything about our butcher. We trust them and everything else. But sometimes we wonder if there's a bit of discrepancy. So what we're going to do this year is all the Tamworth are going in together by themselves, the 4 of them. And then depending on who thinks what about whether their red wattle is big enough yet or not, because we did get them a month later.
Right.
The red wattles will be going by themselves, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4 different batches. They'll be going in separately so that we have our Tamworth meat and we have our red wattle meat.
That bug is really annoying, I guess.
What bug?
The bug making the weird noise.
I don't hear any noise.
Well, it stopped when I got up.
Or I wanted real quick, we're already about halfway into this. Every week in our Facebook group, we post, we create a post, ask people to share in the comments whatever they have going on for the week, share some pictures with us and some jokes and all that stuff. And so we will go see what.
Nunda says it's a creeper.
It's a creeper bug. All right. So for starters, so that's what we posted. You know the deal. Share what you got, all that good stuff. Rachel, 1870s Homestead. She posted. Oh, but the OBS is not acting nice. Okay. What's going on? There we go. Go back up. Thanks. The small. Oh, come on. The smallest cantaloupe ever grown, and our first. I think it was peaches. I can't. Oh yeah. And our first peaches. That's awesome. But that's where I commented and told her that our first watermelon was even smaller, I think. Stefan says, if you are the one that takes care of chicken on the homestead, then you are a chicken tender.
I'm okay with that.
Jeff Blankenchef sharing his Leatherwood Land YouTube page, so make sure to check that out.
They're in our chat.
Actually, I saw him, and that's what actually triggered me to come back over here.
Oh, okay.
Just published episode 4 of my kids' original series, Weenie's Big Adventure. And our channel passed 2K views. That's awesome. Good job. Go check that out. Charles Hancock, canned tomatoes, round 7. I've been following Charles. That's OAG, Old Alabama Gardener.
Yeah.
I've been following him on Facebook.
So many tomatoes.
For some reason, I just keep thinking it's the same picture over and over, but it's him again and again and again canning.
It's amazing.
Vicki Blackwell, Little Creek Homestead. Go check it out. And you can, if you're not a member of our group, you can join our group and go get all of these links. Anita Garnett, we're also trying to grow our YouTube channel. Our last upload, canned chicken.
Homestead Evolution.
Homestead Evolution.
Nunda.
Nunda, I'm trying to see you can kind of. All right. Harvesting honey from my bees, Nunda. That looks awesome.
Now, my understanding of what she was saying earlier was that that was just taking a couple of frames out. Like she wasn't actually like harvesting all the honey. It was just needing to remove a couple of frames that was.
Well, I have some top
to abundant.
Hey, Nunda, send Jenny or I a message if I can share your harvesting video. Get Nunda on YouTube yet. All right. Trying to stay cool at
Curvan
Family Homestead. I think I went and liked that. Or wait, was that the one I went and liked? I was quickly going through here earlier. If I didn't, I'm gonna go over there and like it in a little bit.
Jimmy, Dad went into the hospital this morning and is already out. That is good news.
Yes.
Bought spleen and screen to repair windows the cats rough. Yeah, we've got a couple of screens that we gotta replace as well.
Cool. Out in the country. Bobblehead Homestead.
Yes, they were mini-steading, but now they're out in the country, and they went and
I had to go figure that out for myself as well earlier.
They went and did a lot of work and helped out Bobblehead Homestead take down some sheds and stuff like that. That's awesome.
I didn't know your mom had commented.
You didn't see my mom's comment?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah,
just so you know, this is Denise Jones is Jenny's mom.
That's my mom. They came and raided our garden. Actually, they came down just to help pick lima beans, and I was sick and tired of seeing green beans, and so I'm like, you guys want to take? Why don't you take some green beans? So I sent them home with a ton of green beans, and then my dad mentioned something. Both of them were talking about tomatoes, and I was like, yeah, here's some Romas. We just happened to start picking tomatoes and picked like almost half a bushel of Romas, and I was like, just take those two. I was like, I'm kind of done with canning right now. Just take them.
Rose Duncan, Wholesome Roots. The 10-minute garden challenge. I was checking that out the other day as well. Jennifer is canning applesauce, building a duck house, and doctoring a hoof abscess on a dearly loved old horse.
Aww.
Haywire. Oh, I think Haywire Homestead's the one I went and liked earlier. So I have to go back through and check these other ones out. Aldermans with their high tunnel, loving it. Patty and Tommy have been working their butts off in there.
Yeah, they really have. So they got the drip tape laid.
Oh,
Backyard Eden.
Next Thursday morning at 11:30 a.m. Backyard Eden.
Central.
So that's 12:30 Eastern, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Highway Homestead.
Highway Homestead. Nope, actually, I think it was Highway Homestead.
Oh my gosh. He just loves all y'all. Harvested their first chickens.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I didn't get that finished. Okay. Gypsy Lee having heck of storms, lost several limbs and trees already. Oh man.
Yes. Gypsy is Smallwood Homestead. Yep. She's also not been feeling very good lately. I believe it was bronchitis or not quite pneumonia or something. So hopefully you're feeling better. And then we got Part-Time Permies. We have designed some t-shirts and sweatshirts for people to purchase. Woo! Get over there and check that out.
Awesome. Whew. So something was said in there that I wanted to come back and talk about, and I can't think of what it was now.
You think about it for a moment, and I'm going to browse the chat, because you had it covered up.
I did have it covered up. I'm sorry. What did we miss?
Yeah, so it was just a few frames that she took out. It wasn't the real harvest.
Oh, okay. All right.
Part-Time Permy says their new dog is watching us on TV.
Jenny's best friend Betsy's dog loves us.
He climbs all over her to watch.
Hello, Jacobs. How you doing?
Cantaloupe are no bigger than that, except one or two. We've never tried to grow cantaloupe because you don't like it.
Didn't we try the first year?
No, I think only one kid likes it. She looks away every time I glance at her. That's cute.
That's funny.
Oh, hi, Green Gables. Never had.
What did we miss? All right.
I don't know. Your mouse is scrolling very slowly. Okay, there we go. A Little Creek Homestead's on too.
Wait, Nunda never messaged you?
Oh, I don't know. I quieted my phone.
Oh, did you? Okay.
No, she didn't. She bailed.
That's perfectly fine. Hey.
She bounced out for a minute.
Here, what's that?
I said she bounced out for a minute.
Oh, that's fine.
Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna do that?
Right to here. So we,
Nope, not that one.
How'd that not work?
Because it doesn't like you.
There we go. Dehydrated onions just the other day. So what happened is a lot of our onions had a lot of soft spots and a lot of spots that were just getting really nasty. So I sat out in the garage with gloves on and I basically the parts that could be taken off, I took off, put them in a bucket. Then I came inside and washed them like crazy. And then I cut into all those also and cut out all the bad parts. And then what was left, I went ahead and dehydrated because I really didn't feel like trying to store it was even an option. And so what we ended up with was 2 pints of dehydrated onions that otherwise probably could have just ended up being tossed as bad onions. So I was really happy I did that.
And we've got a couple that are in the fridge that we're trying to use up. So like tonight I needed some slices, but I didn't need like a whole onion. So I diced the rest and threw it in the freezer for like soups and stews and stuff later on.
Right.
Green Gables says that they put an offer in on a new homestead yesterday and they're on pins and needles waiting to hear if they got it. That's always exciting. Betsy sent me a link for a place that it's up in Diamonddale. 2 horse barns full of stalls.
Why is she sending us things?
Because she was like, we need this. And my response was, when are we moving? But it's only on 8 acres. But there's indoor arena, outdoor arena. There's all kinds of pasture. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
2 acres with all that?
8 acres.
Oh, 8 acres.
It's only 8 acres. It's gorgeous.
How much do they want for this?
$300,000. But if you fill all 15, because they used to run a horse.
Are you gonna say if you fill all 15 horse stalls? Is that what you were about to say?
They did horse boarding. So if you fill all 15 or like 13 with boarding horses, then it helps to repay it because it's one of the few.
That is a lot of nonstop work, though.
That's when you get little kids to help.
That's nothing but they're in school. That's nothing but shovel and poop all day long.
They can come and do like apprenticeship or whatever it's called after school. Internship. That's the word I was looking for. Internships after school. Yeah. Shovel poop.
Anyways.
But it was really cool looking, and I told Betsy that it didn't have enough acreage. I was like, it's got the horse stuff, but not enough acreage for us, because the only way that we could make that work is if there was like 20 acres for you to go hide on.
Hey, we had some visitors the other day.
We did.
I don't really want to change the subject, but
you do.
We had some visitors the other day.
They were kind of cool. I was getting something from the fridge or something, and I turn around and I look out the kitchen window. Mike was actually at the counter, but the curtains there and so it blocks the view.
Right, 1870. She's got it all planned out.
Yeah, see, and Jenny needs to board horses. See, and yeah. So, and if you have enough horses for the rate that you could retire and stay home and shovel horse poop. Stall boy. I got it all figured out here. Okay, anyways, so yes, we had the turkey. So I look out the kitchen window and I started pulling at the back of his shirt and I was like, Mike. And he's like, what? And I was pointing outside. I can't speak when I'm excited about stuff. And they were like just on the other side of the driveway. They were so close, and they were huge turkeys. So he went out to the sunroom and took pictures. The kids and I just stood at the kitchen.
They did seem relatively good size.
They were huge turkeys.
When I zoom in on them, they kind of look kind of small to me.
Running away all
yeah,
crazy like that. But when they were just walking normal, they looked good.
But that's pretty cool. They didn't get spooked until I went out on the porch. I thought I was being pretty quiet, and I was trying to take some pictures. And
that's right, Jason.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Jason, you're still here? That's right, Nunda. Thanksgiving dinner was running across the yard.
Yeah.
Oh, Dawn. Used to work at a 27-horse farm. Ooh.
Yeah, I could definitely see where it's a lot of work, but I mean, that's where you get other people to pitch in and help and stuff. But if you board a horse, then what? I have no idea what you said. Then you know it's yeah. See, Jason's got my back, so we'll just go with that.
We're good. There you go. Yay. So, you want to talk about this at all?
Okay.
First day of school.
Can't believe 7th grade, 5th grade, 2nd grade. and my peanuts in kindergarten.
And the house is quiet all day long.
Yes.
Well, Jenny absolutely hates that. She also kind of likes it. As of today, she was kind of liking it, and then she went grocery shopping and a bunch of stuff a couple days ago.
Errands yesterday.
Which, no matter how you look at it, goes a ton smoother solo.
Yeah, except for when Jenny gets lost.
The older kids could actually help quite a bit, but
I mean, my grocery shopping itself was cut in half, but I also had like 4 other places I had to go, and I helped a little old lady find her car in the parking lot.
And you had another conversation with a little old lady.
Yeah, I stood there and talked to another little old lady about mums.
Yeah, Jenny bought some plants and planted them out front, and she ran into a lady. Well, ran into a lady in the aisle looking for mum food.
Yeah, she was like, "What do you do to keep them alive?" I'm like, "I have no idea. I've never had them before."
Just buy some stuff, sprinkle it in there.
I actually had like 5 minutes to look at plants without somebody yapping at me, so I bought some mums. But yeah, I mean, had it been like, they're not homeschooling this year. They decided to go back to public school.
And it's always been their decision.
Yep. And so, you know, we talked to them about it, and we weigh the pros and the cons, and what
Homestead of America, about 6 weeks.
What are their reasonings, and this and that, and so they're excited. They're having fun. It's a little bit rocky for TJ. There's been some scheduling issues, and so they're constantly changing his schedule.
Middle school drama.
Yeah, all that.
No, nothing bad. Just the scheduling stuff.
Yeah,
but
just trying to get everybody settled and classes evened out and stuff. There's some computer glitches when the first set of schedules went out, so it was pretty crazy on day 1. Everybody was lost.
Brad.
But so far he seems to be adjusting to that very well. It's also been a little bit different for them because of his one friend passing away. So, like, the atmosphere around his group of friends and stuff hasn't been quite the same this year either. But they'll get that figured out. Faith has jumped back in almost like she never took a year away from there.
Faith is super excited to be back at school.
She's already signed up for 2 activities and brought home permission slips for 2 more. And I'm like, girl, you need to, like, slow down.
I really need to say that all the kids loved being home as well. Canner.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go check the cannon.
Well, no, I'm like, it started doing its thing a long time ago.
Yeah, half hour. I would say half hour ago.
Potatoes in the canner.
We'll give it about 15 more minutes and then I'll go turn it off.
Sorry.
But yeah, so and Andrew, we thought for sure he was going to have a problem going back because he was the one that was like adamant. He wanted to stay home last year. But so far he seems to be really enjoying it. So
hey, Homestead Evolution. Homestead Evolution.
Then Grace cries.
Just like Andrew did 2 years ago.
Yep.
But it's still early in the game.
Grace cries.
She has fun at school, just like Andrew did.
She has fun at school, but she cries because Mommy makes her change what she's wearing because I don't like it.
Such a loss.
She cries because Mommy makes her put her hair up and she don't like it. She cries because Mommy's making her ride the bus and she don't like it. So we gotta get through the cry phase and get past the I'm gonna miss you every 30 seconds.
Mom is also almost past the cry phase.
Almost. I'm keeping myself like super busy.
Like running herself into the ground.
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock. I'm like, is it bedtime yet? I'm so done. My feet hurt. I don't want to move. But like today, I cut up a bunch of fruits and veggies and put them in snack bags and organized the fridge so it's easier for them to pack lunches and snacks, and made homemade granola bars and got the recipe for some banana zucchini muffins to make tomorrow. And I dehydrated the basil plus all the chores and laundry.
On that wholesome root, on that note, your kindergarten boy is reading already and all that. Grace benefited tremendously from homeschool last year. She was doing the preschool kind of level stuff, but she is also reading and all that stuff. She should be, I mean, she's not like fluently reading or whatever, but
no, but she's ahead.
She's ahead of kindergarten.
She is, yeah. And when she did her testing, the lady was very impressed and said that she was ranked like really high for her age and going into kindergarten and stuff, and she's like, you know, I wish more kids could be more at her level. But at that point too, like we weren't even done with our homeschool session or been through summer of doing any work, and so she's only improved over summer, so she's a little ahead. But that's okay.
In all honesty, Andrew did great in kindergarten 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago. Did fantastic. And then the older two have always been at the top of their class in school. Always excelled. But, yeah, so, what else we got, babe? Oh, look. I bought a bunch of these little bags. The kids love it when I put them on like hats.
Yeah.
But, anyways, I grabbed a couple of these to show you guys.
Just a couple.
Yep. This is leftover garlic from making the
honey
garlic ferment. This is some garlic that I just went out to the barn and grabbed to put in here, have in the house.
Do you know what a couple means?
Some of our onions to have here in the kitchen. The rest will be in our pantry.
Do you have any of the ties on them?
No, I do not have any of the ties on.
They're like these weird little clip thingies.
Yeah, I think it gets wrapped around twice or something. But good mushrooms bags, yeah. Well, it'd be nice if I could find some really big, huge ones of these to put sunflowers in, sunflower heads.
You just got these off Amazon, right?
Yeah, I just got them off Amazon. Yeah, it was like 100 count of these, and if I remember correctly, it wasn't expensive. Or I don't think it was.
Use our affiliate link in the description and go see.
Yeah, that's true. But we like to also braid the garlic and all that, so we'll do some of that and hang it in here. So just store it a couple different ways.
We sent braided garlic with the Aldermans and the Hollers.
Well, you and Patty and Meg braided together, right?
I don't think Meg braided. Did Meg braid?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I'm not going to confirm.
I don't remember.
But
thanks, Nunda.
So I already have, from doing the honey garlic, I already have 108 saved cloves to plant again here in a couple months. And that is only a fraction of our garlic that we've gone through so far. We have a lot of garlic scope, and I just ordered 100 more.
I didn't know it was 100. Well, you didn't say that.
Well, I ordered 10 bulbs, and they have 8 to 10 cloves each.
Okay.
That's 100.
I thought you meant 100 bulbs.
I wouldn't put that past me.
In that case,
but
might be in trouble.
that was the what do you call it? Chesonek.
How's it look?
I love it. I love it. But that was from Seed Savers Exchange. I ordered.
We do not keep them in the fridge. We keep them in brown paper bags. I think this thing pulled my brain out. And we just keep them in our pantry until it's time to plant.
There we go. That's it. That's what I ordered right there. And I ordered the 10 bulbs. Look how it's got that reddish to it. That's pretty cool.
So why did you order that one?
Because I've had my eye on this one for a long time of wanting to try.
Why? What makes it stand out?
Because I want it. No, and I've heard that it's really good. I've read lots of different things about it, and I think some people in our group had also ordered it last year.
Good lingering taste, retains flavor well when cooked, rated as one of the very best for baking or roasting.
There you go. Says it right there on the website. So what else I'm kind of thinking about doing is we have a ton of garlic, and we're going to be planting that also. And we still have our Georgia Fire and our Northern White and a whole bunch of more Rocrumble and a whole...
No, it's not Rocrumble.
It's Rocrumbly. I had to ask Google. I had to ask Google how to pronounce it the other day. And we still have a whole ton of the Persian Star. So I'm thinking about, for fun, maybe a little... and I can't do a lot because we are, especially the Amish Rocrumbly or whatever, we are keeping a ton of that. But maybe a small little garlic exchange if anybody wants to.
Are we giving any away for gifts like we did that one year too?
Yes.
We gotta keep that.
And so my brother's going to be in town here in a couple weeks. My dad's going to be again. Oh, we're going to go down there and see him, but I would like to take them maybe 10, 15, 20 each to plant cloves. Because my dad's planted the last 2 or 3 years. He's planted garlic that we've given him.
Yeah, this year he didn't get to harvest any.
Oh yeah, this year he went on a trip to Alaska, and by the time he came back, from what he was describing, it wasn't quite ready yet. And then he came back and like half of them had rotted in the ground. It seemed like so.
Rose says that she's trying early Italian purple garlic.
Oh, nice. Rose, I assume that's probably a soft neck down your way. Ooh, from 0 to Homestead. Yeah, 4:30 comes way too early. And we actually got to get out of here too.
I was up earlier than that this morning, and yeah, that was way too early.
But I would, on another note, somebody said need to start selling some. I wouldn't mind starting to sell a little bit.
Jason says you can get the zip-up laundry bags from the dollar store for the sunflower heads.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I have to look into that.
We need like 500 of those.
I don't think they're going to have that many in stock.
Well, if the dollar store doesn't want $500, the heck with them.
Soft neck.
Soft neck, yeah, okay. I just assumed, not from the name, but I assumed down from the region that you're in.
Rose says that she's putting together
Were you yawning?
That's like the 5th time I've yawned.
Okay.
She's putting together a, like a YouTuber's lunch thingy. Is that, she said Friday. Is that like tomorrow Friday or next Friday?
Hey.
Did what?
So we have not done a giveaway tonight yet. Thank you, Aim High. We might be a year or 2 away from planting so much to sell, but after we go through everything, we might have a little bit before the planting season here. We'll have to see. Or heck, I could just send you 5 or so.
Aim high.
What?
You have something coming to you. You have a letter.
You've got mail.
Yes, that. There's that. Good job. I am not drinking a Monster. That's what I lived on when we were building Tractor Supply, because I was part of the, like...
That was right when we very first met.
Close, yeah. Yeah, just a few months after.
Well, right, yeah.
Yeah. After, yeah. And then,
meet up at the conference.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I would stop and get like 2 Monsters in the morning. That's what I would do.
Ukraine, how you doing? Hold on, baby, I
But I don't anymore.
We're international. We're really international.
That's awesome.